Have you ever wondered why a woman who once seemed so interested suddenly becomes distant, quiet, or emotionally unavailable? It's confusing, isn't it? One moment she's warm and open, and the next she feels like a mystery you can't quite solve. But here's the truth. Women don't pull away for no reason. Their silence isn't a punishment. It's a test. A test of emotional depth, consistency, and patience. Because in her heart, every woman wants to feel safe before she lets someone in. She's not testing you to manipulate. She's testing you to understand your emotional strength. You see, when a woman feels something real, she starts to observe. She pays attention to the little things. How you react when she's upset, whether you listen when she speaks, how you behave when she doesn't give you what you want. She's not being dramatic. She's watching how emotionally mature you are. Because deep down she wants to know, are you someone she can trust? Are you emotionally grounded, or will you crumble the moment things get complicated? Most men make one big mistake here. When she starts to test, they panic. They try to fix things, explain themselves, or chase her even harder. But what she really wants is emotional calm. She wants to feel that no matter how unpredictable her emotions get, you can remain centered. That's how she measures strength. Not through your words, but through your energy. Every woman, especially the ones who have been hurt before, will test emotional consistency. She wants to see if your interest is real or just temporary excitement. Because temporary men are easy to find, but emotionally grounded men are rare. When you stay calm, when you stop overreacting, when you don't try to control how she feels, that's when she starts to respect you. Now let's talk about the psychology behind this. When a woman feels emotionally connected, her mind automatically starts to imagine the future. But when she senses inconsistency, her instincts activate self-protection. She withdraws not to punish you, but to observe what happens next. Will you chase her out of fear or stand strong out of understanding? The answer tells her everything, and here's where most men fail. They think pulling away is rejection, but in reality, it's an opportunity. It's her subconscious saying, show me who you really are. She doesn't want you to perform. She wants to feel your presence, calm, confident, steady. When you respond with patience instead of pressure, she starts to feel emotionally safe again. At this point, many men ask, why can't women just communicate directly? Why the emotional tests? The answer lies in psychology. Women are emotional communicators, not logical ones. Their way of expressing fear or uncertainty isn't always through words, it's through behavior. When she pulls away, it's her emotional language saying, I'm scared to be hurt again. When she goes quiet, it means, I want to see if you'll still be here when I'm not easy to love. Men who understand this never react with frustration. They respond with understanding. They don't chase validation. They give reassurance through energy. Because attraction built on emotional stability lasts longer than attraction built on charm. Disclaimer: this video is for educational and psychological understanding only. It's not professional therapy or personal advice. The goal is to help you grow in emotional awareness and build healthier relationships through understanding psychology. Now, let's go deeper. Imagine this. A woman meets a man who seems confident, kind, and attentive. At first, everything feels perfect. She laughs at his jokes, she replies instantly, she opens up slowly. But after a few weeks, something shifts. She starts taking longer to reply, her tone changes, she becomes unpredictable. Most men panic here and start over-explaining. But what she's really doing is stepping back to see if his interest is based on control or genuine care. This stage reveals who you truly are. Because when a woman pulls away, your emotional reaction speaks louder than your words. If you start begging for her attention, she loses respect. But if you stay calm and understanding, she starts to feel something deeper: trust. Women are drawn to emotional balance more than looks or status. It's not about what you say. It's about how you make her feel safe through your energy. Here's another truth. Women test men not because they enjoy drama, but because they fear disappointment. Every woman who tests has been through moments where she gave too much too soon and got hurt. So now her heart moves carefully. She'll open up slowly, testing your intentions without even realizing it. Let's say she says something emotional like, you don't care anymore, even though you've been showing up. That's not accusation. That's her emotional insecurity seeking reassurance. The worst thing you can do is argue or defend. The best thing you can do is stay calm, validate her feelings, and remind her you care. Because when she feels heard, she feels loved. Now let's understand the deeper psychology. In relationships, men crave respect. Women crave emotional safety. A woman will not respect you if she doesn't feel emotionally safe with you. She tests to find that safety. She needs to know that your emotions won't collapse when hers get intense. That's why emotional regulation is the key to attraction. Most men think attraction is about looks, money, or confidence. But emotional regulation, your ability to stay calm under emotional pressure, is what truly attracts women on a deep level. Because that calmness communicates one powerful message: I'm safe to love. Think about it. When a man reacts with anger, she feels unsafe. When he becomes needy, she feels pressure. But when he listens, breathes, and responds with patience, she starts to feel connected again. Because emotional maturity is magnetic. Let's take a simple scenario. You text her and she doesn't reply. Your ego wants to overthink. You start assuming she's losing interest. But if you remain calm, give her space, and continue living your life, that's when she starts to notice your strength. Because real men don't chase attention. They attract respect through consistency, and once she feels that emotional security, everything changes. She starts to trust. She starts to open up again. She lets her guard down because she feels seen, not judged. That's how attraction deepens, through emotional safety, not games. So if you ever find yourself wondering why she's testing you, remember this. Her tests are not meant to confuse you. They're meant to reveal you. She's asking one silent question: can I trust your emotions with mine? If your energy says yes, she'll follow your lead. Men who pass these tests don't do it through manipulation. They do it through self-awareness. They understand that women respond not to words, but to emotional tone. You can say all the right things, but if your energy feels insecure, she'll sense it instantly. Women feel energy more deeply than logic. That's why confidence isn't loud. It's calm. When you stop reacting and start understanding, she begins to relax around you. Her guard lowers. Her tone softens. Because she feels safe to be feminine. And that's where real connection begins, when her heart feels at peace around your presence. The truth is, attraction isn't built overnight. It's a slow dance between curiosity, trust, and safety. The more stable you are emotionally, the more she'll want to connect. Because deep down, every woman is searching for emotional stability in a world full of temporary attention. So next time she pulls away, don't chase. Don't overthink. Just breathe. Give her the gift of emotional space and let your calmness speak for you. Because in that silence, she's not deciding if she likes you, she's realizing if she can trust you. And once she does, everything changes. This is psychology. If this video helped you understand women on a deeper level, don't forget to share it with someone who needs to hear it today. Remember, understanding emotions is the key to connection. Stay calm, stay grounded, and always lead with empathy.